Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick vlog specifically unboxing, because you know how if you leave me alone I'll talk about the whole world. But I wanted to let you guys know I had some of the people from Subway reach out to me and ask if I'd like to try some of their new breakfast sandwiches and share my opinions with you guys. So full disclosure, they did send me a gift card. I got a Subway gift card so that I could go out and either try 2 or 3 different things or take someone with me and try 2 or 3 different things. They've got a new breakfast menu with some healthy options. So my sister and I both went and we tried a couple different items, which I'm going to get to in a second. But just pay attention because I'm going to tell you, I give it a thumbs up. I'll tell you why in a second. And yeah, I've been a Subway fan in the past. You know, I like the idea that it's kind of like anything. If you go in there with the knowledge of you know, the nutritional information is right there. You know that if you add 7 slices of cheese, not a good idea. You know, if you add mayo, it's a lot different than adding mustard. But I think it's fresh stuff. I've always thought Subway has really good fresh food. It's simple, it's reasonable, it's portable. If you're at the beach, if you're at the office, whatever. So I've always been a Subway fan, so I'm probably a little bit biased. But I would tell you guys if I didn't like stuff, you know, when I did the Earth Footwear shoe rating, you know, I loved it, I think it's great, but their idea where they said, you know, change your body in 30 days, I don't think it could change anybody's body. I don't think a shoe can change anybody's body in 30 days. So whenever I do reviews here, I'm always going to be fully honest and tell you guys, just because somebody asked me to try something, I'm not going to rave about it if I don't believe it's raveable. Is that a word? Anyway. So if you go to the website, I'll put all the links up. They've got a lot of new breakfast items, and again, just like their sandwiches, they let you customize it. So there are a lot of these types of almost like egg muffin sandwiches, or you can do this on like a flatbread, or even if you wanted to do it on like the sandwich. There's 2 different options. Well, there's actually 4 total, okay? I kind of wrote my notes here. You can do an omelet sandwich, or you can do an egg sandwich. And I think with the omelet, you're obviously talking about several eggs. I think with the egg sandwiches, it's more like maybe 1, 2 at the most. So there's egg sandwiches, and then there's omelet sandwiches. And I think the omelet sandwiches, we didn't do the omelet sandwiches, we did the egg ones, but they're a little bit more of a hefty breakfast, if you will. And all of them, you've got egg and cheese, or you can do it egg omelet with cheese, and then all of the options you can do eggs or egg whites. So you can do an egg sandwich or an egg white sandwich. You can do an omelet sandwich or an omelet egg white omelet sandwich, okay, which is nice. And again, just like any other fast food restaurant, or almost most restaurants now, you can always go to their website, you guys. And I've been preaching this for a while. You know, if you think you can't have Subway, if you think you can't have pizza or burgers or whatever, most of these places offer, you know, full disclosure, nutritional information, and they also offer a way for you to say, okay, hey, what if I get this with lighter cheese? Or what if I get this, you know, without the mayo? Then you can see, hey, maybe I can, instead of having, you know, an 800 calorie sandwich, I can have a, you know, 300 calorie sandwich, and it's still yummy, and I'm having a sandwich. You know, as opposed to thinking you have to eat nothing but chicken and broccoli all the time, right? So again, with the sandwiches, they have the options. Eggs, so let's just stick with the egg sandwiches. Egg and cheese, steak, egg and cheese, double bacon, egg and cheese, Black Forest ham, egg and cheese, or a Western egg and cheese. And then again, kind of just think of those, and they're all on the link below. All of those options with, you know, you can customize your vegetables, customize your toppings, but you can do that with eggs or egg whites, and then an omelet or an egg white omelet, right? We did it with the flatbread. I'm gonna post the pictures we took of the flatbread, but we used my sister's phone, and my BlackBerry was in the car, so we didn't take it with my BlackBerry, and it was just that her phone didn't take the pictures as nicely as I like, so I'll probably use some pictures from Subway for this post. But again, we went and we also got, which I have to say I really like, they had these hash browns. They're more like, I would say in between like a hash brown that you'd get at a restaurant, a sit-down restaurant, and tater tots. Quite tasty. Now that, I'm gonna have to ask my guys at Subway what the nutritional information was, because those were scrumptious. I mean, I was like digging around asking for more. So I thought it was delicious. But honestly, we really liked it. We did the egg whites. I thought they were very tasty. I've tasted some stuff at home, you guys. I don't know if I should talk about this in this vlog, but like some of the Jimmy Dean stuff that has egg whites in it. Very tasty. If you combine your egg whites with some vegetables and then maybe some real cheese, right? So do your either, do regular eggs without cheese or do egg whites with the cheese and the spinach. And we did it with the flatbread, and I gotta tell you guys, it was yummy. The prices are reasonable, just like Subway. They're gonna vary in all the areas, so I'm not gonna talk about specific prices, but I love this idea. I don't eat breakfast every single day, but I like the idea that, again, I've always said this, when you're on the road, when you're traveling a lot, you can't always pack a dang cooler with you, okay? And it's nice to know that you can get something that's healthy, you can customize it, it's reasonable, and it tastes good. I gotta tell you guys, I am giving this a full thumbs up. Definitely, I'm thinking about, like, we're getting ready to go on vacation. When I'm down in Miami, we're gonna go, we used to do this all the time when I lived in Pensacola. We would go to Subway, we would get our lunch, and we would get like a foot long, right? And so then we'd split it. My friend would have half and I would have half, and that would be our lunch. But it was so easy to go to Subway, get your lunch, take it to the beach. And now I'm thinking, on vacation, this is a nice, yummy lunch option that's like tasty. You could take it to the beach. If you're in an office, and you're on your way there, maybe you work really early, it's a nice alternative to having, again, just your typical, I like an Egg McMuffin, but I like that these have the, it's just like when you go in and order a Subway sandwich. You can customize all of your toppings and your fillings. And again, I thought it was really tasty. I highly recommend that you guys go try it. And on that note, we're gonna do a little drawing here. So if you're interested in winning I believe, I'm gonna have to check, I believe we're doing a gift card, 2 giveaways. I'm gonna have 2 people that leave a comment in today's vlog on the Subway telling us, why you'd like to try and which one you're gonna try. Which one, go look at the link here and tell us which one that you are most interested in trying. And I'm gonna do a drawing. We'll have 2 $10 gift cards that we can send out. And then if you've already tried them, put that in the comments too. Would love to hear, because we did the egg, and we had one with spinach in it, and then I did the, I didn't do the double bacon. I did the steak, egg, and cheese, and they were yummy, they were fresh. My sister said the same thing, and those hash brown things are freaking yummy. So, give us your comments if you want to win. Put it in the comments. We'll do the drawing, and I think we're doing 2 if I'm correct. I have to get the details, but check it out. I definitely think, again, that this is another go-to option for sure that I would always go hit when I'm on the road, when I'm out on vacation. I think Subway's doing a great job. I think Taco Bell's doing a great job. Certainly, McDonald's is getting in the game too. Don't write off a company and think just because your impression is that they only do this. Look at the nutritional information on their website, guys. Subway's got it all spelled out for you. And I've been there, I tasted it, I recommend it, and curious to hear what you guys think. So sign up and hopefully you'll win. Talk to you guys later.